I believe that art comes through us, and it's our job to be open and able to receive it when it comes. And this song really felt like it just came through me. I just feel very honored to be the vessel of it. Hi, I'm Julia Marley, and this is the story behind my song, Souls of Steel. About a year ago, I came across a YouTube channel called Softway Underbelly. And on the channel, people who are experiencing homelessness and drug addiction and other unimaginable challenges are interviewed and are sharing their life stories. After listening to a handful of those interviews, I was so moved. I didn't really know what to do with myself. I remember I was sitting in a parking lot, of all places, when I wrote the chorus and the first verse, and I really, really loved it. It came very quickly, and then I went home and wrote the second verse.
Her eyes have seen more darkness than any human should. His hands have felt his heart that broke when no one understood. Food on the table, just enough for her young child. She does what she has to do in order to survive.
I had everything except for the bridge, and I showed it to my mom. She really felt passionately about the song. So we decided to take it to my friend Jack Gray, who's an incredible artist and producer. Hello, I'm just coming on here. It is 6:55 on February 29th, Thursday. I am leaving in 5 minutes to go record Souls of Steel. I'm so excited. I can't even put into words how excited I am. This is a really, really, really big night. I just have no idea what to expect. I'm just excited. So, all right, here we go. Bye.
I think let's keep building this out, and then we'll get a scratch in. And if it feels wrong, then we can change it.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great.
We're not stuck to anything.
Totally.
Wait, are you kind of going? Where? And then to a right, and then
her eyes have seen more darkness than any human should. His hands have felt his heart that broke when no one understood. Food on the table, just enough for her young child. She does what she has to do in order to survive. I wanted this song to be rooted in empathy. When you see people who are struggling, it's so easy to judge, but you don't know their story. You don't know what they've been through.
And yet they walk by as if they don't see all of the hurting. Their pockets empty. They have a story to tell. If you listen, might make you savor the life you've been given. You don't choose the world you enter, but remember.
And yet you walk by as if you don't see all of the hurting, their pockets empty. They have a story to tell. If you'll listen, might make you savor the life you've been given. And yet you walk by as if it's not real. Can't imagine how a life without a home feels. Every day's a fight to stay alive. Their life's a battlefield. Shattered souls made of steel. I wanted the song to suggest responsibility. Shattered souls made of steel is such an important line in the song. When watching these interviews on Softway Underbelly, I just kept thinking about how unbelievably strong these people are, and that's why the song is called Souls of Steel. But at the same time, some of their hearts and souls are so deeply broken from what they've seen, what they've experienced, That's why the lyric is shattered souls made of steel.
Trying to save his newborn son from hate, but he was hurt instead.
I feel like more pause there. He's trying to save his newborn son from hate. From hate.
From hate, but he was hurt instead.
On the cage. Save his newborn son from hate, but he was hurt instead. Yeah.
From hate, but he was hurt instead.
Yeah.
That was a good one, right?
I need to redo that.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Trying to save his newborn son from hate, but he was hurt instead.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Sorry.
That's alright. Sounding good.
A scar behind his ear reminds him of the time he bled, trying to save his newborn son from hate, but he was hurt instead. Dignity for sale, far from the life that she dreams, but her story written long before she entered the scene.
That is hands down my favorite verse I've ever written. I remember there was a specific interview that I was watching of a young boy who had been through more than anyone should go through in their lives. He had a son and he had scars on his body, and I was just thinking about how quick we could be to look at someone like him and not think about how he's trying to protect a child. Dignity for sale, far from the life that she dreams. That is referring to a story that I heard of a prostitute, and the more interviews that I listened to, the more I realized how many people were born into it. They're dealt an unfair hand right off the bat.
Really cool.
So misunderstood, wanting to be wanted. Has anybody wanting to be wanted?
Yeah, just try something like that.
Broken, but they feel longing to be heard. Oh, souls of steel, so misunderstood, wanting to be wanted as anybody would.
Broken but they feel is an important lyric to me because I want to remind the listener that even though these people are incredibly beaten down and have been through hell, they still feel, and they're still human, and they deserve to be treated as such.
So don't just walk by like they don't exist. Do anything you can to make a difference. Open up your heart and be an ear that listens. We all deserve to feel and know what love is.
So don't just walk by like they don't exist. That does not have to mean someone who's dealing with the things mentioned in the song. That can mean someone who's struggling from an invisible illness. It was important for me to end the song with something that every single person had the ability to do. It wasn't, open up your wallet and give $1 million, but open up your heart and be an ear that listens. That is something that we are all capable of. Thank you so much for listening. It means the absolute world to me. You can stream Souls of Steel anywhere you listen to music. I hope it inspires empathy in you and those around you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, seriously. It's crazy. So crazy.